welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play some more Flotsam on our new Harley Way uh, building. I did end up reading all of I didn't read the fixes. I'm going to be honest, I didn't. But I did read a lot of the patch notes. Definitely, I am glad that I restarted everything because there were some really good nuggets in there. For instance, on the horizon that we're here, you can see this overgrown potato field. Now we will only find potato fields mainly, and the wheat and tomato fields, they will be rare. So the food has been completely redone, and so now it's a matter of um, working with what we got. I was happy to see that the fishing chair is back to the way it originally was, which was far more useful, which means that if we can get a fishing chair and angle our fishing chair over here, we don't need a fishing boat. The fishing chair will fish up these fish as well. Whereas previously the fix was the fishing boat would just fish up nibblers no matter where the fishing where our main fishing boat chair was, which wasn't as useful. Um, and yes, we did see earlier with the tools. So tools have been reworked. They're in now different levels of tools, and the food has been reworked so that the jump from ordinary to yummy isn't like huge. Yeah, so it's lots of really good things. Okay. So we have rows doing tools, which are going to be a variety of tools. It's not just one single tool, which is kind of nice. Um, let's, we're going to need a recycler because now certain things when we go to like certain places here, we're going to get scrap, but it's not going to be usable scrap. Like this is wood junk. And all these wood junks then need to be recycled first before they can be properly used. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting way to work about things. So I'm really curious to see how all this works. Okay, and we want to put up this drying rack, which needs rope. And the rope needs plastic. Ah, yes, I remember. I remember where we're at now. Got it. Plastic. So here's food over here. I might want to head towards the food because there's also plastic over there. Yeah, I think that's as much as I'd like to see the weathered windmill and some of those things. The other thing that I noticed uh, in the um, in the notes is I had remarked about this orange circle previously. That's how much energy we have and what distance we can travel, assuming we travel in a straight line. Which, as we have seen, I do not. When I use the new arrow key method, I don't. Yeah, I'm not that talented. So we have everybody on board. We're gonna head towards this mess of people. All right, movement over there in the supermarket. Oh, okay. Well, can we wait on the supermarket movement? Maybe. I would like to scout the region and see plastic junk, and then this is furniture, which is the wood junk. Yeah, so definitely needed that recycler. Because now we can go and make firewood out of the wood junk, electric scrap out of electric junk, and plastic waste, which then can be made into floaters for the plastic junk. So yeah, lots of good things. Oh, see, there's plastic junk, and yep, we're gonna take all of that. Well, day 4 report. Oh, blue is getting a whole bunch of stuff. It's nice that all of that equals 1. Notice, now she's got 2. All right, I don't understand how that exactly works, but that's okay. All right, and that opened up more of the map. Yeah, and this crazy. All right, got some fishing spots. Got another place to open up a lookout. There's some water and some potatoes. All right. Definitely have some places to go. All right. There's where I want to go. Who's still awake? Ah, Blue Tail is putting away the last of her stuff, and then it'll like be instantly morning because of that new mechanism to sleep through the night, which I really like. I think it's a very good mechanism. Okay, so we're cleaning out the old church. The electric shop needs precision tools, so we can't do that yet. And then there is this gentleman over here. And the whale that's going to still go directly through the island. Those are special whales. No. Whoa, oh, what? You scared the salt off of me. Take it easy. We're just passing through and found your campfire. We wanted to see if you were okay. Wow, that's actually really thoughtful. Sorry, haven't seen anyone in a while. Didn't expect company while I was munching on crumbs here. You got your bags packed? Food stocked? Drifting or heading somewhere? I'm hopping islands towards a city further out, hoping I'll find other people, make surviving less lonely, you know? But hey, looks like you found me first. Who are you folks anyway? We're a township, Harley Way. We've been drifting around looking for survivors. Hold up, you're telling me I can join you lot? I don't like how we can say no. But this makes sense, right? Because we didn't send Johnny Cakes here. Apparently he speaks for the town, so good luck with that, Johnny. Um, so we can actually say no. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Mind giving me a hand with this food? We could use it for the journey ahead. Yes, we can. And yes, we will. And what is your specialty? Oh, you really like research. Oh my, well, then there is only one thing we can do. Deuce, welcome to the party. You are all things science for sure. Okay. Where is... Right there. Okay, cool. We will need to make another house, which means we need plastic. Plastic is a big sore point right now. While we wait, Deuce, definitely you and Blue are gonna be our 2 main research people for sure. We do want you crafting, which means we can take Blue and Johnny down, because now we have 2 people who really enjoy crafting. I think everything else is fine for the matter. We'll see what we desperately need, and then we can go from there. All right, we can't do any more of that. We don't have any more dry wood. We don't have any way to, ooh, we have wood junk though. So let's make some firewood. That'll give us some space too. Who's gonna do it? I mean, y'all are loading up for sure. And it looks like Deuce is doing it. This is pretty funny, actually. I love the mechanisms that they come up with. It's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at that though. We got everything off of this. We don't have the tools for that. We don't have the tools for that. We've got everything off of that. Okay, so we have one remaining food over there. And then we have a ruined restaurant, which I think if we go out, we should be able to turn the boat slightly. Okay, I'm going to turn the boat this way. That way I think we can still get the ruined. We can still get, this is still barely in our scope to get the food. It's fine. And then we'll take the food and the furniture here. But most importantly, we will up that and up that so that we can get that add. Oh, yes. Yeah. We'll have to do the bigger. So we can get two people getting that plastic because that's really what we need is that plastic. Look, it was the lob mob. There we go. That was the shop is the lob mob. And we should have plenty of food for 4 people, which is fine. And then it's just a matter of getting that plastic all working. Because we need it for quite a few things, actually. We need it for Now Deuce's house. We're going to need it for the desalinator, which will be a problem pretty quickly here. So that probably should be our priority is the desalinator. And then we need the rope crafter in order to do the drying rack. Yeah, we got lots of work to do here. Lots and lots of work. And we still have the tool maker that needs to happen. Now let me look. Blue should be doing the research right now because that's a 3. I'm not quite sure what she is doing.
Say hello.
But Bad Wolf is getting us some plastic, which is awesome. And for whatever reason, Blue is scavenging.
Hey.
Even though Blue, you should be researching, my dear. You should be researching. I know. I know you need a house juice. There we go. Blue is back to research. As soon as we have one more floater, we'll make you a house. And you can be happy. They'll have food coming there. Johnny Cakes is getting us all this wonderful plastic. Awesome. And did we get all of that food? We did. Okay. I wonder what Johnny Cakes is going to prioritize, the closer or the farther? Don't just stand there. I I really do need you all to get busy. Okay, there's more plastic. That should give us more space. I mean, we're definitely going to need firewood, so I'm not concerned about making too much firewood. But I really would like the space for the extra tent. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Now Deuce can have a place to sleep. All right, and then we'll do the desalinator next. We'll do it next. All right, do we not have any wood whatsoever? Okay. You know, why can't they just cut down the trees over there? I mean, I guess that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to cut down those trees. Okay, so let's move forward a bit. We can put within range not only more plastic, but also these trees that need tools. Of course they do. Of course they do. I need her to, I need Blue to finish that research on tool making. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. I need more plastic. But the problem is I need more space. Where did I? Okay. Can I need plastic. Like a catch 22. I need the plastic to make the store yard to then have someplace to store everything. Crazy. I'm gonna make a couple more salads, I think. Polluted seed salad. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Potato salad. All right, let's make a couple more salads. I know we don't need the food, but that gives us the space that we need to do other things. Other more important things, like have water. That's kind of an important thing, having water and all. And having walkways. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put the desalinator right here, so we'll have to figure it out. All right. I'm going to take a look at the map really quickly while they work on. We know we're going to need wood, so I might head that direction, even though I kind of want to head this way. This way does not look like it might have lots of wood. Although this little patch has wood and plastic, so maybe. This is now fully done. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we finally have the tool station. Lovely. I'm going to need, of course, plastic. Because, yes, that is exactly how we're living right now. That I want those trees, but we just don't have the space. Oy, this is horrible. I don't think we have any more. So here's the thing. We have 18 firewood right now, so I kind of don't want to make more firewood. Even though it's 2 for 1. But I don't know that I can do anything else with that, so I might as well just get our storage a little lower. And then once that is, oh, blue leveled up. Oh, and rose leveled up. All right, let's definitely level them in things that they love. That just seems smart. I have to make sure that blue and rose are doing water. Yes, that's all I needed to see. We can have blue do less water because Rose is more proficient in it, I think. And what is this? This is crafting. I've got two people who are really good at crafting. Oh, okay, so one person that loves it and one person that's really good at it. So I don't know that I need to have, even though Blue can, I don't know that I need to have her do that. So I'm gonna switch this and make sure Blue does the water as well. Okay, so we can move the boat again. That way they're a little closer to this plastic. I need to get to the woods. Now, dead trees are going to work a little differently. All we're going to get is firewood off of that. So I need tools to get these logs, honestly. Even though water is becoming really scarce, so water has to go first. I changed my mind. Water has to go first. I lied. But look how chonky this is. Oh my goodness. I could put it over here. So chunky. Okay. Let's spin this out a little bit. And then let's go back and put Chunky Boy in. Because realistically, the firewood that we're creating, like this is sort of our wood center right now. This is creating firewood. This is going to need said firewood, I'm assuming, although it could 100% be changing. Drifter expertise. Okay. Drifters perform their expertise. Each level gives them an expertise point. Okay, so nothing new there. Yeah, I kind of blocked this path by doing this. But I think that's okay. Yeah, I needed to get the water up first because we're going to be in dire straits come tomorrow. So that had to happen. But then the tools needs to come next, which ironically, I can't do the tools because I need dry logs and I have no dry logs. That's lovely. Okay, so I can't get those tools. So as soon as this is done, we're going to head over here to get the wood in the water. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, I could do a 2-day trek to come back to this pine grove. Lots of wood in the water there. But I think the smarter and the just quicker is to come this way. Getting the hang of this fangled moving about. Okay, I want all of that wood. And might as well take all of the seaweed, maybe? We'll hold off on the seaweed. Got plenty of seaweed right now. Cool. Let's use some of this wood to make... Oh, you see what? Import. Like the import priority, export priority. So we want this to be high, very high. This is our water. We want... I'm glad that we have now a priority on this stuff, right? Like, here's what we really want you to do this time. That was definitely something I was complaining about before, was not having that priority system. We can go ahead and gather this ender. We're going to start using it when we start making lots and lots of water. All right. So I think the tools need to come first. Then once the tools is made, then we can do the rope. I don't think we need firewood yet because we have plenty of ways to make firewood. I'm going to hold off on the chopping block, but we will get a big drying rack so that we can take this manual dryer down. The big boy will go here. Uh, who's actually working?
Ja, håller Jon.
Rose is working it. Blue is just watching. Well, let's get you something to do, ma'am. Seaweed grower. We can do this now. Seaweed grower, actually, we don't have seaweed seeds anymore. So we can just grow it off of straight seaweed, which will make our lives easier. Or we can do the scrapsmith. Um, or we could do decorations. Start to make our place look nice. I think let's do the seaweed grower first, and then we'll do decorations. Uh, let's exit out of here, and I'm going to come back into it. Because somebody had mentioned in a previous episode about the radio tower. And right now, I am not seeing a radio tower anymore. And that's quite possibly because now the game has stories, has like as a quest plan, right? And so I'm assuming that by taking out the radio tower, we now have quests to find our specialty people. Yeah, I'm looking around. It looks like that's what has happened. So now you have to wait until you get to that part of the story. All right, is everybody doing something? Everybody's busy? Johnny Cakes is just throwing that tinder on his back. Oh, he's kicking it with his heels, pulling it off the tree. Look at him go. He's a hardcore lumberjack and he's okay. All right. We do have some wet wood that we want to process. So let's get that started. Because I don't think we're going to hit. We need the wood to dry in order to, yeah, it's processing. Now let's see how much of that wood we need processed. So we need 1 plank there, 2 more, well, so we need 7 planks total, and then we'll need some rope. But 7 planks looks to be our what we need. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 2 wood. So we need 17 wood, or sorry, bleh, 14 wood. Math is hard, let me tell you. We need 14 wood processed into dry wood. I don't know if we have 14 wood. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we might not get everything, but that's okay. Figure it out. We shall figure it out. All right, Johnny Cakes is swimming back. Gotten all the tinder off of there. I think we've gotten all of what we need. Um, hmm. I'm just gonna hold tight for right now. I know Johnny Cakes will find something to do. I'm not concerned about him being not busy. Oopsie, he took over the water. Okay, so 10, 14, 15, 17, 18, 18. There we go. So our water tanks will be full, which is lovely. We don't have any plastic, which is going to be a problem because as soon as I build this tool maker, yeah. Okay. I also need, I need walkways. You can see my dilemma already. Let me see if I can put that tool maker over here. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. To save on the plastic for the walkways, let's take a look on where we can get more plastic. So we're not heading that direction. We have to head back. Um, I know. Come on, come on. Turn the boat. Turn the boat around. We need that all plastic. All right, there we go. Cool. You saw how the outer orange circle came in based off of how much energy we had? That's pretty cool. I like that dynamicness. All right, we don't need, yes, we do need. I was gonna say, we don't need it that big. Yes, yes, we do. Unfortunately. And then we want this one as well. We want all the plastics. Then maybe we could get the demolition tools, but probably, maybe not. Depends on what the demolition tools are. All right, Johnny Cakes. What can we, salvaging? Athletics. Movement speed, electricity, production speed, and more morale because you love it. Um, I actually want, for now, I want you to salvage faster, sir. Salvage faster, please. And thank you. Look at Johnny Cakes go on that power. Cool. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Ooh. That tool maker area looks very metal-like, considering I haven't really picked up any metal. Very interesting. But it's almost built, so that's lovely. And as soon as Johnny Cakes gets back, oh, yep, you're already starting to go down in happiness. Mm, well, gosh. Uh, see how morale works. Okay, so he's getting us more plastic, which is what we need. We already have the plastic queued to be recycled, which is great. And now he is gonna unload and then bam, it's daytime because 25 times the speed just for all sleeping. Amazing. Lovely. We love it. Drying some more logs. That should be the last of the logs we're drying, actually. Okay. So we've built our tool maker. We now need our rope crafters. We need 2 more. They are cute. They are cute, which is lovely. 7. We have 3, so that's And some couple more. A couple more, please. And thank you. Well, it's almost built. They all are busy right now, doing other things. Oh, interesting. Production management. Okay, cool. So no matter what, we could just say, hey, this is the max I want of these things. That's kind of nice. Then this is our overall history. And that's our information. Okay. Interesting, interesting. And we can make our rope crafter now. Of course, is another large and in charge thing. Of course it is. Before I do that, I could put in another storage space. We're probably going to need it. Which unfortunately takes away from our rope crafter, but that's okay. Nobody wants to build. Nobody wants to construct. They're all happy doing what they're doing, apparently.
Hello.
Expertise modifier. You still have your expertise modifier. That's
Yo.
lovely.
Hey. Hello.
Oh, my. You are. You are just happy as a clam there, Deuce. Because you're researching. Of course you are. Of course you are. Now, I am going to want to put, I think, the seaweed farm over here, if possible. So yeah, then the rope crafter is going to have to come. Ooh, I can fit it in right there. Beautiful. Yes, that plays a little bit with our presence, if you will, how pretty our area is, but I think that's okay for right now. Still pretty early. We've got quite a few construction projects that need to happen, that don't need to happen. Oh, okay, so floaters and rope. Metal plates. Oh, my chopping. Metal plates and floaters and rope. Okay, so I needed the rope. 100% needed the rope. How big is this farm? We won't know until we can accurately get what we need out of it. All right. All righty. We are moving right along. The rope is coming up to speed. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Deuce, for building that for me, please. Because now all of a sudden having rope is very important. And then this plastic is almost done. Got that plastic, and I think these two plastics are the last of their kind. Cool. And then I think, Deuce, what I'm going to have you do next is start the scrap smith so that we can get the fishing chair. So that we have another type. Oh, do I want the decorations, the walkways? I don't have wood. I don't have wood. Let's do the scrap smith instead. Research that one. All right. I can make a bunch of rope now. So we are going to make a bunch of rope, which may play a little bit with our food, but so be it. We kinda need to do the tings. Okay, so what do I need to build next? I want to build the drying rack so that I can get rid of this and get some of those parts back. I have the tool maker, I have the rope crafter. I don't have the chopping block because I don't necessarily need it. I have plenty of firewood. I have the recycler, I have the sawmill. I have the plastic workshop. That's what this is. Yeah, okay. So I should be good to build the drying rack next. And then we need to build the seaweed grower. Absolutely important. Absolutely importante. I just need one more to see how big this drying rack is. See if I can just squeeze it in here if I disassemble this. I like how they look at they hit it, they look at it. So I'm making sure that it's just the right size. All right, we have 14 water. We have 18 water. 19, 20. Okay. Not all of the water is in our storage, in our big tower storage, but it is counted for up there. So we should have full storage, which then we don't have to do water for a little while. It's good. And focus on other things. Okay, cool. Ooh, this is gonna be, look, that's gonna be very nice. Okay, let's disassemble this. We're gonna get 4 plastic back, which is lovely. All right, do we have nothing. Um, I am going to move. I might just stay right here for the moment. Yeah. Because I would like to be able to salvage those tools, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. I mean, definitely we're gonna have rope, but no, we're gonna build this first. Might build 2 of these. I think we might be able to fit 2 in that space. And yeah, it's a little slower, but it's fine. And then we can make some tools, I think, and then go get stuff over there. Construction. I'm just trying to see where the deconstruction, I'm assuming that would happen from the constructing people. But I don't see it. It's interesting. They've now changed it so that botany and farming are 2 separate people, separate fields. So we need a botanist to make harvest crops and cultivate plants required for park and tiled park, and then a farmer for seaweed grower and field. Oh, we can't do the seaweed. This we could do seaweed grower, so I don't know. That's very confusing. All right, that is fine. We have no space for that. Okay, let's finally got that all disassembled. Put one there. and one there. And that will give us a way to start really getting our water. Now, we need 3. Can we get 3? 1, 2, 3. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. And then we'll need some for the, we'll do 3 more for the rope, for the grower, which means we will need seaweed. We have now almost officially run out of our seaweed. I know there's seaweed back here. There is seaweed over here. It also gives us, we want to head towards the farm. I think we're going to head this, whoops. We're going to head back this way. I want to get the seaweed, and then I want to be able to potentially get those trees. Yes, I can make that smaller. I couldn't make that much smaller, but I can make it smaller. Then Deuce is making tools for when we need them. I'm sure we're going to need them. And we are now doing really well on storage, so that is lovely. Yeah, we're doing pretty gosh darn good. Oh, how large and in charge are you? Good gravy. You are big. Okay. Let's try to... Is that along the same lines? I think it is. If I do that, I should be able to put that there. Which this will give a boost to how pretty our area is. Are we all asleep? Look at that night go. We must be. Okay. I have the researchers on Scrum. Got it. Okay. But I think I have now built everything for the most part. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we've already picked up all of that seaweed. So let's head towards here. Oops. What are you? You're going to give us tender. I don't mind getting more tender. And chopping tools. Okay. I do not want to get that much tender. Dang it, Bobby. And we still have apparently quite a bit of tender. So however much you're about to get, Deuce, that's how much we're going to get off this island, and then we're going to get out of here. Nope, you don't pick up just the stuff on the ground, I see. You go after the big dead trees. Got it. That makes sense. Sure. Totally makes sense. I'm watching him for the pure sense of as soon as he leaves, I'm going to turn the island off. And I don't want to forget because I have a tendency of doing that. So we had 8 it looks like they carry about 5 items. So he's got 2 more items to grab, basically. Then he's probably going to leave. He's very talented getting that in the back of his uh, jacket there. Okay, so I need either metal or some place that I can get wood. So I can get wood over this direction. Yeah, it's kind of going the wrong way in some senses, but I think I'm going to need it. Now the question is this wood over here closer or is this wood closer? This is probably going to need those tools that I don't have access to, I'm assuming. I cannot tell because it's not within my range, which is fine. But I think what we'll do is we'll head this direction because then if I get the fishing chair up too, I can fish a little bit. Goose should be back. I'm just gonna go straight. Okay. There we go. If I do that and then expand, oops, nope, not expand the people, expand the size. Thank you. And then yeah, that needs that. We can get more tender. I don't know that we desperately need it right now. We might, but I don't know that we just need the wood really. We need the wood. The wood is important. And then that can go on our drying rack, which would be lovely. So yeah, we need to find places where we can use these demolition tools so that we can get the metal to probably then refine the metal into metal plates and then use it to get tools. Oof. Tools has become very complicated. I mean, to be fair, it was complicated before. And we've got our seaweed grower up and running. Now that should give, yeah, +5. So that should be a boost to all of this ugly over here. All of the ugly. All right, cool. Is Deuce done with scraps? Or is Deuce and Blue done with scrapsmith? No, they are not. Wow, all that wood's already done. Dying. And Blue, why do you mean Blue you don't have something to do? You can research. Hold, sir. Hold, ma'am. Deuce is not doing anything. Blue is not. Why? 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 I don't. One of you should be researching.
Hello.
Can I have you go research, please? You all are just standing there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are just standing. I don't know that I want you to just stand. I need you to do that so we can do the fishing chair. Which clearly is not happening. Oh, we got wood that is getting all ready. Beautiful. And we've got people just sitting and staring, watching Deuce. My goodness. Blue, honey, if I go into the research panel and I choose this to research, Oh, can we not research because we have no knowledge? Interesting. I wonder if that is now a blocker because it used to be you didn't have to worry about that. That would be very interesting. Okay. So if that is the case, let us head over here. We might as well get all of this wood with the people that are doing absolutely nothing. I think that's too large. Yes, we can get away with that. We won't be able to get away with any.
Ah.
Juice
Bait.
and blue. They're like, we can't research, so we'll go get that. Said, okay, okay. All right. Let us figure out where we're going to go and what we're going to do. I really don't want to move far away if we can get. There's all these fish. I just want to fish them up so we have food. But clearly, that is not the direction we're going. And that's just tender, which we might as well get. Somebody go get the tender. We have space. We're going to use it. We are going to need the water. And I'm hoping that by doing that, we then get the knowledge we need to complete research. Those are very large logs there, Deuce. You are Iron Man extraordinaire, clearly. Clearly. I think that's blue.
Yo.
Oh no, that's Bad Wolf. That's Rose, who's complaining because she's wet. But you know what? So far, everybody is still in the happy range. They're going to be a little less happy when they stop. They have to start eating seaweed salad, but
Say hello.
we're working towards that, right?
Hello.
But everybody's happy for the moment, so I am okay with that development. We end up making. We must have 3 tools. We do. We have 3 demolition tools, which probably what we should do if we're not going to get the knowledge we need is we should start heading back, as much as I don't want to this area where there was places that we could use the tools that we have created. Turn the boat around. We'll be able to get to those smaller ones, which is fine. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Well, that's plastic and other junk, which is fine. I don't think we can reach that. It doesn't matter. We have already grabbed it all. Let's take the wood and the plastic. That's okay. That's going to need a precision tool. Can we make precision? I don't think so. They need metal. Oh, ooh. Which I think is this electric shop. Okay. Well, we're getting there. We are. We are getting there. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of plastic junk and furniture. junk. Okay, so let's go ahead and queue it up. Queue it up. Plastic. That's probably good for the plastic. And then we'll queue up that for the furniture. At this rate, we're never going to need a firewood chopper. Because, I mean, we probably will. We'll probably get to a point where we can't fish out any more wood from the water, and we've already harvested off the trees. And so we're then growing the new plant, pine trees. You can grow pine trees and have your own forest on your uh, it's not a raft, on your like tugboat, on your city, drifter city. I do see like seeing that dry wood accumulating. Unfortunately, still nothing we can do about researching, which is not a bad thing, right? Like if we don't have the research points, that's not terrible that we're sort of waiting, right? Ooh, 15 furniture. Gravy. That's 13. It's going to be a lot of firewood. We're going to say no. We're going to say you're done. There. That's just all that is firewood. We'll let you get what you're going to get there,
Say hello.
Blue. Yes, Blue has the ponytail. Rose has the sort of beehive looking structure. But as soon as she's done taking that furniture, we're gonna say no more to this. We're gonna head on. All right. We need firewood. We will come back for it. The night only exists because Blue is still swimming. I think everybody else is sleeping. There's a sleeper. There's a sleeper. Yep, it's just Blue. It's just Blue's hard work and dedication to the community. All right. But with that, now that Blue is back, I think we're going to call it here. We got some good progress going. We're starting to see really how those changes that they've put in have affected how we play. Um, thank you all for watching. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.